This is a perfect example of people gossiping about black people, thinking black people are uneducated, and then they get a surprise of their lives.
All right. Let me give you a word of advice. Man, you got to watch what you say when you say it. Because this is what I'm saying. Because you don't know who speaks Spanish. Yo soy cubano, ¿me entiendes? Pero yo soy cubano.
Okay.
Y cuando habla la gente negra, estoy hablando de mí también.
I was just saying.
Okay, but I'm just saying, you need to watch what you say.
I was just saying.
Okay, I'm just letting you know though. When you talk about people, especially black people, man, watch what you're saying. I ain't recording you. I'm recording myself. I'm recording you now. I'm recording you now. So, you know what? That's what I'm saying. They be talking that shit Spanish, thinking people don't understand their ass. Yo soy cubano. Cuando hablan la mierda de negros, tú hablando de mí también. So when you talk about black folks in Spanish, a bunch of them understand what you're saying. No, y'all talking in Spanish. Yo soy cubano, yo entiendo. Cuando habla esa mierda de negros, tú hablando de mí también.
I don't want to be the bearer of this news, but like when I see black people not helping out these people when they are being deported and being put in jail by ICE, it makes sense now. That is what happens when other people think that black people are illiterate. The only thing that they can understand is their language. Let's talk about it because actually it's a stereotype. Ladies and gentlemen who come to my channel, my name is Natskuna Esther. If you're new here, hi, welcome. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, like, comment, and share. Let me know what you think in the comment section about other people of color talking about black people behind their backs. But then, wake up call, he humbled them real quickly.
This is Family Dollar here on Johnson and Laura Copy. I just had to check these folks in here talking in Spanish and see. You'll see them other video. But let y'all know, you don't have to check them. They there talking with another little Mexican, fat little Mexican woman here just now telling us we stealing and all this shit. The nigga. And I'm looking at her, and she heard me when I was talking on my phone when I first come up in there in Spanish. So she looking at me too, but she started going off. That shit really just run me goddamn me hot to the mother shit. Man. And I ain't prejudiced against nobody, but I don't like that nigga in Spanish thinking people don't understand their ass. All right, it's me, Chico Dion, Life on Volcanic here in Houston, Texas, and the surrounding areas. About the incident that happened the other day in Family Dollar. I will say that Family Dollar's head corporate people reached out to me this morning about the situation, and they told me that they would take care of the problem, you know what I'm saying, rid the problem. And I was trying to tell them that I wasn't trying to get the little girl fired. That was not my intention to get her fired, and it's still not my intention to get her fired. My intention was to try to wake her up by having certain conversations, especially at work, about us folks. You know, like the woman told me, she said, you know, black people ain't the only ones steal, white people steal, Mexicans steal. I said, yeah, man, because the stores on the corner, Justin and Laura Cop in Houston, is full of dope fiends, black, white, and Mexicans. So don't say black people the only one be doing the stealing. And what happened was I was in line, a Mexican lady was in front of me with a little girl buying some tennis shoes, like $4 or $5 tennis shoes. And she had some black ones. She asked the girl in Spanish, what about the white ones? She told her in Spanish, she said the white ones are for boys. She said I opened them up and I had to put it behind the counter because be stealing them. The black folks be stealing them, put it like that. She said los negros roban. She didn't say la gente roban. If she would have said la gente roban, that means the people stealing. Okay, but she said los negros siempre están robándoles. You know, the niggas, the black people be stealing them, you know what I'm saying? And so the Mexican lady in front of me, she knew I speak Spanish because she heard me talking to somebody on the telephone and had the phone on speaker. So she turns around and looked at me in my face. And then she turns around and she engaged in the conversation with her. Yeah, los negros siempre están robando la cosa. Oye, una tienda allá en que estos negros siempre roban la gente. You know, she like, yeah, they be robbing, stealing from the store. And I was like, I'm sitting up, I'm biting my tongue, holding myself back to keep from going off. So when the customer burnt off with her racist self, it's the video, you see in the video, I tell the little sister, I said, look, let me give you a word of advice. And you got to watch what you see and how you see it when you see it. And I guess she's snapping. You know, like, did he understand me? So when I told her, yo soy cubano, that means I'm Cuban, you know what I'm saying? Yo soy Latino, Afro-Latino, un criollo, you know what I'm saying? Afro-Latino, Creole, you know what I'm saying? Now she's snapping, oh, this dude understood what I'm saying. Instead of taking in what I was trying to tell her, she was trying to debate the issue to let me know why she said what she said. And like the people at her own, like the corporate manager said, she shouldn't even have that conversation. Los negros siempre están robando. The black people, you know, if she just said like gente roba, you know, people be stealing, okay, but she significantly, She picked out and said, los negros siempre están robándoles, por eso yo puse atrás. And the black folks, they stealing. That's why I put the stuff in the back. And I'm just saying, my intention wasn't to get her fired, but like I said, you know, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this to people, man, watch what you say, because you never know who understand you. Because we black, y'all must know your history. We was the navigators on the Spanish ships when they discovered the Americas, man. You know, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Colombia, Panama, it's a bunch of us everywhere. Criollos, Afro-Latinos, man. Louisiana, all over here, New York. I'm like, man, we black. And I won't give a damn. I'm going to say this in, especially to the Dominicans always talking about me no black. Man, you black. Dominican ain't a race, it's a nationality. And what they said, man, y'all stay blessed. Because that's what I'm going to do, stay blessed. All right, this is me, Chico DR, life of a mobile mechanic in Houston, Texas, and the surrounding area. Since this incident at Family Dollar, I've seen I'm getting a little exposure. So this is what I want to do. I always tell people, man, us folks, man, besides learning his story, we need to learn our story. And a bunch of other people don't know because they don't teach it to us. But man, our story starts off in Latin America. Before the United States was discovered, man, we was already being dropped off in the Caribbean. Cuba, in fact, Cuba was a slave port where they brought the slaves there before they brought to the Americas, you know what I'm saying? But the Dominican Republic and Haiti and all that stuff, which was known as Hispaniola. So, you know, and our story begins in Latin America before it even starts over here. And I'm gonna say this, and people always say, why I say Afro-Latino, just said Latino. Because when I say Afro, just like you say Afro-American, you identify as being a black person. I say Afro-Latino because that identifies with me saying I'm black. Forget the nationality, because Cuban is not a race, it's a nationality. Puerto Rican ain't a race, it's a nationality. Dominican ain't a race, it's a nationality. When you say Afro, you showing them I'm black. Because you got white Latinos too. You know what I'm saying? And just like in they proud of who they are. When we say Afro, that identifies with I am a black man or a black person or African descent that speaks one of the Latin languages. And the Latin languages are Spanish, French, Italian, and then Portuguese. Might be another in there. But only thing Latino mean is I speak one of the Latin languages. I speak Spanish, yo hablo español, and I speak French. Je parle français aussi. So that's all that means. It ain't got nothing to do with bloodline. Ain't no Latin bloodline. People get that mixed up. I'm like, no. Latino is a person who speaks a Latin language, no matter their color, because you got Chinese Latinos. In Cuba, you got a bunch of Spanish-speaking Chinese, Asians. You had a Japanese president in Peru back in the days named Alberto Fujimori. Like I say, Latin only means I speak one of the Latin languages I happen to speak too. And when I say Hispano or Hispanic, that means I speak Spanish or Portuguese. If I say Bono Franco, that means, you know, I'm a Latino. Bono Franco, that means I speak French. And like I said, we need to stop learning his story and start learning our story. With that said, man, I'm going to come back with some more videos and teach y'all how to speak Spanish. Especially everybody always say, man, I can't pronounce it. I'm going to show you how to cheat the R. With that said, y'all stay blessed. Get back with you.